Xin chào! Today we're at Giai Sơn market and we're going to find out how much we can eat with only $2. So this market is considered to be one of the cheapest in Vietnam. So I'm really curious how far $2, only $2 can get you. So let's go. Start first with a sort of soup. So it's called bánh canh. I really love these noodles that I used in the soup. And here it is only 10K. Oh my God, so 10K is roughly, well, I think like 40 cents. Yeah, if we talk about dollars. So I'm gonna sit down here while they're preparing my bánh canh. Xin lỗi. Cho chị ngồi nhé. Cảm ơn. Oh. Ôi ngon. Coi, đây là chả cá đúng không? Okay, so we have some fish patties here, some noodles. That's actually bánh canh. So a lot of la hae. I think it's roughly translated as chives in English, but I'll check it. I'll check it in the dictionary reading. So I'm gonna add some of these greens to eat. Because of their texture, it's kind of like, to me, more enjoyable to eat because it's more chewy, like slimy in a way. And it's also combined with really great Swedish broth. So I would say it's quite different from something you can get in the north. Remember to check your teeth afterwards because there's a lot of chives and you might get stuck to your teeth. So we've just eaten bánh canh and now we're eating bánh canh. Yes? Oh my God. So basically sounds like one letter difference, but it's a completely different dish, so it's not a soup anymore. Bao nhiêu? 10.000. Vâng, 10.000. Vâng, vâng. Ok, thế thì cháu lấy phần này nhé. Để chỗ khác. Ok. Qua đây. Cho Tương, đây là qua cháu. Rice pancakes, usually with some seafood or meat or eggs sometimes even, that are cooked in small clay pots. And so basically they are steamed inside and then also crispy on the outside. So yeah, I'm gonna pour over some of this, I think, fish sauce or some sort of deep sauce. They're usually based on fish sauce over my bánh canh. Vâng, chào cảm ơn. Oh wow, this looks really spicy, so I guess I'm gonna stick with the fish sauce. Một đôi đũa. Vâng, cảm ơn chú. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, I need some chopsticks for that. So on this side, it is a lot more grilled, a lot more crispy, and this side is more soft because it's more like a steam side. Okay, so let me try it. Actually, a lot of squid, right, for like such a small pancake. I'm afraid that it's hot. They probably took out this bone out of squid and also cleaned out the ink. Maybe it would be a bit nicer. But overall, considering the price, which is like 2.5K per one pancake, I think it's really great. I really love Vietnamese dishes which come in like small portions like bánh canh because it's sort of fun to eat and it feels so addictive when you're eating it because you don't notice how many of them you actually eat. I don't fit in this market, unfortunately. Yeah. So, but I've noticed something that I've never eaten before, so it's some sort of jelly. Look at this. It looks so pretty. The interesting thing about this jelly is that on its own, it doesn't have much flavor. But when you add all the syrups, so basically we have some sugar syrup, we have some chia seeds, and a bit of that's coconut milk, right? So it actually makes a very refreshing dessert. So becomes sweety, coconutty, and very refreshing. Honestly, I think it's a very good dessert for a hot day, like we're having today. I decided to also grab some bánh with green beans. So it will be 5,000 for a little bag like that. So I think we can try it, right? So I've tried something similar in Hue, but I really want to give it a try here. Oh wow, 5,000. Want to try it? Let's try it. Let's take it. Okay, okay. Chào Lê nhé. Cô có. Chào xin lỗi. Vâng, cảm ơn. Bánh này ngọt hay mặn? Ngọt, có vị ngọt. Yeah. And now we're going to buy some chai. I almost run out of chai because this stall was extremely popular actually with customers, so I hope there would be something for me. So I'm gonna get the chai and then I'm gonna try all the cakes that I've bought. Oh, there's my favorite banana chai. Cô, giá bao nhiêu?
5.000, 5.000.
5.000. Oh, okay. Tốt, số chắc. Okay. So it's actually 5K, so 5,000 for a glass like that, which will have all the taste that the seller has. Cảm ơn cô. Cô chào một cháo với lòng nhé. Vâng. Chào ăn ở đây được không ạ? Come on. Oh, if you only buy the porridge, it's only 2,000. Imagine. But with a bit of organs, so lom is translated as organs. And then if you add some of it, which is actually quite a lot, as you can see there are a lot of it, it will become a 10K porridge, which is still a great deal. Come on. Okay, so let's try. At first, actually, when I first came to Vietnam, I wasn't able to eat organs at all. But then later, I would say it grew on me. Yeah. So it depends on how it's cooked and how fresh it is, but usually it can make a nice dish, surprisingly. So, that's nice. Chiao is actually a very famous morning dish in Vietnam. So a lot of people eat this light porridge like for breakfast. It's usually considered to be a good cure for your cold. So kind of a Vietnamese version of chicken soup to treat a cold. Before I get too full, because honestly, that's a lot of food. And we've just finished 50K actually, so it's roughly $2. Oh my God, can't believe it. Let me do a quick taste test of what we bought previously. So we have 2 types of cake, and we also have this chai, like a sweet soup dessert. Yeah, okay, so let's try it. I'm gonna start with this one because I think it's going to have kind of like sweet and salty flavor. So we have some nut chum, like a dip for it. I think it might be, smells spicy. That's one of the things which was quite challenging for me when I came here to Phú Yên, because people eat a lot spicier here than they do in Hanoi. So a couple of times I would forget to ask not to add too much chili in my food, and it's just like my mouth will be burning. Although the food is really delicious here, I must admit. And yeah, as you can see, really cheap. Ooh, let me open this bag. Oh, I didn't hurt anyone. Okay, so. Không sao đâu. Okay. I'll take my spoon. Okay. So. Okay. So it's as you can see, it's not really. Oh my God, everybody's so nice. They're really so involved in my shooting process. So it's as far as I remember, it's a tapioca cake, and so in some of its versions you can find a little shrimp inside, or as in this case, there is some green bean paste, And usually, yeah, you would either pour some dip over it, or you can dip it in there. Let me try. Oh. Okay, no, I made it. It has actually a very like mild taste, so you can feel green bean in it, but there is no outstanding flavor. So it comes together really nicely with the sauce, and it turned out to be not too spicy, which is great. I like how soft and chewy it is, so I think it also can make a great breakfast. Honestly, even on its own, because the portion is huge. Especially, once again, remember, we're talking about 5,000 Vietnamese though. It's like fifths of a dollar? Seriously? Oh my god, that can make you a great breakfast already. Okay. So I'm moving on to my cakes. I think that those are steamed cakes made from rice flour, and also I think they added some maybe pandan leaf juice. I expected to have a bit of a coconutty flavor, but I'm not sure because honestly I've never eaten a cake like that before. So also, as you can hear, it's already the karaoke time, and it's 8:30 a.m. I'm not kidding, karaoke starts really early in Vietnam. So the ladies actually offered me to come sing. So if you want to sing a song, 3,000 and you can pick a song. So it's actually amazing how they put those rubber bands around. Okay, so I'm going to, I think these cakes are pretty similar in flavor. So I'm gonna go for the white one. As you can see, it's very soft. Oh, there is also something inside, but I'm not sure what. Let me try. I think there's some ginger inside. Actually, I think it deserves the best Vietnamese compliment. Not too sweet. Okay, so, oh wow, that's so cold. So I'm gonna go deep inside of this chair, down, so I can grab many different flavors together. Ooh, look at it. Oh my god, this texture is something. So slimy. Let me grab it. Oh, cannot even take it because it's so thick and so slimy that the spoon, look, just can't hold it. Oh my god. Also good Chiao. I think Chiao is the absolute classic, and I think a must try. I think no matter where you go in Vietnam, definitely find a place that sells Chiao. That's a great dessert. Personal favorite is honestly this coconut banana flavor with some tapioca pearls. I know, I'm just obsessed with it. It's really nice as a combination as well. So if you want to order a mix of flavors, you would just need to ask for a chè thập cẩm. I think it's a great way to just realize what kind of chè you like and what works for you best in terms of taste. Because honestly, some places might have, I don't know, up to 20 flavors, I think, like literally a lot of them. So you can mix them in any combination you like. Okay. I think this market was just something, like, I couldn't imagine, even living in Vietnam, that you can try so many different dishes of good quality once again. So it's definitely good quality, tasty dishes, and it will cost you, well, literally $2. How come? I don't know, the math doesn't math. I mean, it's so good. Best food tour I've ever done. Cheers.